am one person Obianko top war, Enyini Bema, and as uncle to Johnson, where Johnson and Che, Unya pure water half. O Johnson, you never go now, we mommy about 10. Filthy, dirty people.
Yo, Busia, Kelvin Taylor, and Yabre or Monchimonka Highway, no, just say, Yabre, or just say, he's not going to leave any stone unturned or fire. We are in young quantity of Bowachi. Or Chemu say, Okyenhene, or Sajefo, I'm waiting for the penny. I order, say, excavator biara, mining tool biara, illegal miners biara, why Juma, Brim River Nemuno. When ye won't no money in a fuel. Nkukaka nyinara wo yini na afiwo na nsunani engine ebusia sansem wo Okyenhene be kan no eyesempa obi asusu se ebeboa ama yen polluted water no eso atew na enyen sukrogin anom na enya pomuden e de atuanamon se Ghana fo e de aboa abuild yen man kemitra gem se Okyenhene watena ho for 8 years afei na obehu se yenye excavator mfibire mu ana ebusia yebekọ into details afei so no Kelvin Taylor say, proud to the elections, the previous government chair and said, over 5.7 million Ghanaians have benefited from the free senior high school. And Honorable Harry Naidu, the new Minister for Education, take over now. He has called for an audit or an investigation into the number of beneficiaries free teachers no ekita for. Now, one checks away and say a little over 3 million Ghanaians have so far benefited from the free senior high policy. Contrary to the claims, previous government say 5.7 million Ghanaians and are benefited from that policy. And what Kelvin say, it's about time Honorable Harry Naidu intensifies its investigation to ascertain the actual number of people who are benefiting from free senior high school, contrary to the 5.7 million. Yentie insema yenuano aka afa sansem no eho.
Okyenhene. And Okyenhene, sorry, Mr. Boachi, Ebuakwahene. Ohene kete. Opeje na beti. Now, Ebuakwahene akasa, or say, Okyenhene, omo friends, orders seizure of excavators, removal of all mining equipment operating along Brim River. Yes, Mr. Boachi, Ebuakwahene say, and the Obia or yet whether illegal or legal mining, or that Brim River no so no or my instructions say obia yin excavators. 2 questions na mibusano. 1, to me ben or what to give that instruction. And 2, is this the first time he's hearing say people are mining close to the Brim River? Now 2 questions. Hypocrisy and the son che and intina amana pantain aye de aye no. Nyachom and a son che and intina amana pantain aye de aye no. Mibusa Ebuakwahene say when did he hear say amanfobi galamsey Brim River no? When did he first hear it? Afena oti 2 days ya oti and their capacity no war power bang near to krom ha na mosanko fo we na machemfo we ebedi tumi ka kire say Obia engineer CZ excavator because it was not done in the right way. People died. People's excavators were stolen. People at the end of the day were rendered bankrupt because of the way you people and your party more conduct this exercise. No? The government is in power. They have means and ways in a way that people will not benefit from illegality. Because near to Kromha and a mobile some CZ excavators, ye no, not your chama hemfo. Ye no, na ya bonko photo Charles Bisu, de Eko Wusi, Mrekuduka, and the Munko for a chimfo way, Ketjemfamo, and a mubo to the jinko for excavator. There needs to be a formal way of seizing excavators in Ghana. With all due respect, Ebuakwahene, you don't have any power to instruct anybody to leave. Say, legitimate mining na own free brim no. So be a legitimate miner, it means he knows what he's doing is right. And the government will check every miner who is doing legitimate mining. You have the right to tell illegal miners to move. But when people are doing legitimate mining, our more licenses are, we all can come and check what they do. Say they are not destroying water. You don't have the power to do that. For 8 years, you did not see someone for air mining or Brim River. No, now just say Jimmy Ana. o fa ase no mo omutugu nsase no so ye ntia na wo olanga de fo a wo fo mo ekọ kuro so ko bo otuo ne ntia. Were we not here? Did you see anything wrong? For 8 years, they have been mining. They've been mining along the Brim River for 8 years. You did not see it. 2 weeks here now. What actually influenced that decision? And now excavators were on our person going through. And now usro say wonana no bi na almost say achema sase aye galamsi asensuo no. Usro say NDC aban be chi omo into ode by force to force say obi aye den. Capacity be na ode kasa asem no. Capacity be na ode kasa asem no. The same thing omo ye omo ba power ye be seize excavators and omo tugu mu and omo wi ankofo excavators because no mo tumi. Obi ko kasa ni abodi tuo obi kasa ni atwaja to ni fie obi kasa na mu wi akọ eye den eko Jubilee House na omo ahemfo no ye che excavators ne mo over 2,000 to 3,000 excavators ebe si na yehu ba kumpo. What na insuo we hu for 8 years we hu so obi aye galamsey we hu so obi aye adwuma eka 2 days dia a wo so obi an seize adwuma oye obi an yi ni excavator na da be na hu sa asem no capacity ni position be na de kan sa asem no. Emrama na wo de kasa asem no awasase na wodia na asase na wodia 8 years na we hu so obi aye galamsey no munja nya atwom no munja mo na mo so sosoma kro no aye kese wo Ghana o capacity ni saying tell me your capacity na me hu bebi a wo to si o capacity ni say oman hene e de mra e na tai kira wo de take sa decision no oman hene a odi okro be so opposition is saying na wugina o captain's band wen munja is ade no muni sa tumi nam de unhunra nipa biem. We need to protect this country. Yeah, mama, the opportunity to speak against the NPP government to make things right. You people were part of the crime. Yet yana GMPC yetamo musika ma okoye party. Satan ye kan wasema no mu na welcome onu mesi. And I want to ayampia didi ma me matem say ye ne ebeka Ekufuado asem no ye ma me enkurasefo mma. And enkurasefo no ba na kira wo say wutie kurase men taking kurasefo decision. Mojin say ye Jimmy. They be na mo the tactics. Mo the 442. Na mo de nya mo ho say tem na mo hunahuna nkofo. It is the job of the government to protect the land. Asasibia government Ghana dia president ne dia. Asasibia Ghana nia bia president ne dia. And it is the responsibility of the government to protect the land. Illegal mining, the government has to formally start dealing with them. Tinafie, where the 8 years when you sika say tem, we bush our phone tien we be din kwasi asem we tuma ka bibia nkyere omo. Nansia 2 days na hu say ye galam so obrim no so. Shut up. Shut up. We are not going to allow it again. So what now 8 years I galamsey amonia echire wo ka kire me say 8 years we hu so obi aye galamsey wo brim no so. Echire 8 years no we hu say Ghana ni bia ye galamsey na say Mrs. Which one is this? All right. Okay. Thank you, sirs. So shut up, Mr. Boache. Abano ebe protect Ghana and Sase. Abano be make sure said this is done formally. The idea no. You cannot create any kind of idea be to say when na woku galamsey 8 years what's now unim de ekoso near tiana dampare ankasa krom near galamsey. Ekufuado dan echi near galamsey. Near tia ni nyina hu ye. Yeti ukrom yetiana oma ye nkofo botuo ewo achim kuro nim mojeje nsase. Don't pretend they said now we say 8 years ye galamsey wo brim no so. So shut up. We want to reset this nation. Shut up and sit in your corner. Obaka se mi muade me didi watem mi ndi watem ona watena bro chire me. Ona wonim New Jersey for slangs. Shut up is not an insult. Just shut up and sit down. In kurase for mano ye bebu Ghana no. Mona muni ate enso na muntumi twitwu mo sen. Ni adwin sa mo de bokọ abrochire mo ahyehyɛ suit no se bi o ka mo de anka monum mbon mo ba munim de ye ni anim sa sa mo ti abrochire na mo nyina mo ntwitwu mo sen Ekufuado bedi etuo mo sa ankwasiafo na omo ba bedi Ghana so 8 years no ni anim so omo hyehyɛ suit no monum bon eye enkurasefo mba na yaba Yene yenum bon, yene ebe yusu asokodu ya etwitwe yesi. We will clean this country and make things right. So shut up.
It's a busuya Kelvin tell actually say Okyenhene for the past 8 years when we saw Kasa I said they should stop illegal mining. But saying na JDM buy nko ade usi when yi excavators any adin fi Brem River no ehun. I don't see your but Okyenhene say and guess all Canada da enye nene say Kasa nsem no busuya Kelvin tell react to sansema and directive wey fi na Okyenhene aso ya ba no yentie no. Hey, I was in a brand I said I said yeah be cool we be kran. Kelvin, I know what to was because tempo is too high. And if you calm down, yes, calm down. In my opinion, I think you should calm down and relax. Even if you have any reservation or whatever you want to say, cool down and say it. Yes. In the Muslim Kelvin Chemu say, na natana wa man suna say we are feeling when we say obeka wansama na. No sound Chemu say free senior high school beneficiaries no. One of our address to intervention that banner say. And investigation we have over 3 point something million beneficiaries so far, not the 5.7. And you know, the NDC should investigate why there was a difference in the beneficiaries from the previous administration, contrary to the actual beneficiaries, a little over 3 million Ghanaians.
Now, from 2017, EBC 2024, especially the latter part of 2024, Nana Akufo-Addo, Educhum, Bawumia, they sat or they stood around on platforms around the nation. Ghana for say, Ninkwara Dudu ama benefited from free SHS no, 5.7 million. 5.7 million. Now, NDC about power. Haruna Idrisu is now the education minister. Omako bienkra time and Ora office no the first thing who and say enkwara more free SHS nyina 3 million. But Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo any Bawumia any Educhum NPP for akachre for the past 8 years say enkwara 5.7 million and a benefit from free SHS. And right now no Haruna Idrisu say he wants the actual figures. Or actual figures. No, who data no. Now, from what we are seeing here and the report now, this should tell you, say, a free SHS na Akufo-Addo implementing the by force no a cash cow. You can say be a cash cow. Na a avenue for them to steal billions from Ghanaians. Now, if what they are showing us or Haruna Idrisu and the education ministry are showing us is to go by, and I say it's true. Say 3 million people and truly na omo enjoy free SHS no name enya 5.7 then it means to say sikibia a core a free SHS no Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo they doubled it because technically it's a double of a year nipa dodoa no more free SHS. It is spending 10 billion Ghana cedis for free SHS. So person we charitable cry. It means say 60% of the money. And an uncle say free SHS 40% no omedi. Let's be charitable. Let's say 10 billion and you're spending what free SHS on and 100 billion. What is going to happen is say the numbers you're saying say and just 5.7 million children. Name 3 million children. Then it means say 10 billion. Just 6 billion and a free SHS no 4 billion kano sika omufadi. For Haruna Idrisu to ask for the data no, it is very important and imperative because the amount of money and go forward the free SHS area. Because one to me can't say nipa 5.7 million and a budget with the more say the free SHS. I a question kratem no nipa 3 million. It means sikana would the no half of that money no wedi. Half a pet and the cater for 3 million kids in school. People have to go to jail. Educhum, Napo, Obia wa headed the education ministry bia, they need to answer questions. Oh, said they be a catch them. John Mahama catch them say, Nana Akufo-Addo the Npp, omuti ebinim. Adam of free power na mo nkwasiafo na maka na mo beti ase the damage they have done to us. This story should worry every Ghanaian. It should make you feel say na enkofo we omo hu say ye nkwasiafo ana. Because right now Harry Idris say omo for figures ne bra no validate figures no. Because right now as we speak, we don't even know nipa dodo anomko free SHS omo say they be omatam Ghana sika dia hwesa ankwara no. On say before election 2024. Now every time be almost say 4.9 million, 4.9 million. A car bear 1 month to elections, I feel almost say 5.7 million. You know why? Because they had budgeted and they have taken the money. Now they had taken that money, they were expecting to win the elections. Now sa number no. Now amode dada mo amode G sika every Ministry of Finance edi sika no. But now we are so conscious say Jemensa will rig the elections, they will rig the election, they will kill and still maintain power. So the money they were squandering, and as no mudi no enko baby it is the latter part of the elections. Every time you go for any opportunity, Baumia any opportunity, country, educhum any opportunity. No, I'm saying nipa 5.7 million and I'm benefiting from free SHS. And there, how do I do super power? No, it is looking clear. Say nipa 3 million and a benefit here. It's nipa 2.7 million. No. Sa 2.7 million is sick and a wing. Because you spent money on 2.7 million people, 3 million. No. Into 2.7, no. Sa nipa 2.7 was a 2.2. No. Sa sikano, where did it go? Why in the D sa sikano? We are waiting for the data. Baumia nankasa data. Any edibe show Baumia. Now you get it. So you should be very worried. It's the same. We need to understand the say MPP 4-way sika omabe wiano. These are people. Don't get it twisted. The Education Minister Harry Idrisu will busani clearly. Harry Idrisu demands validation of free SHS beneficiary data. Or person who real number no. Nipa dodo saying ankasa ne call free SHS no. Ana nipa 2.7 million en kwara omunyire wu. Nipa 2.7 omunyire wu ana. Harry Idrisu is asking. Haruna Idrisu Obusa say ope the real raw numbers, ope validation, and the educhum ombrambaya press conference in Kanchre.
Kelvin Taylor say akwese oko parliamenta NDC were 182 seats, MPP were 88. Ebani say na aiso kudu parliamenta MPP for no NDC for no I get this for no waya MPP for no face too much. Also there be muduwa, don't mind them. Mind your business. Don't go and be befriending them. No, you are not colleagues. Do your business to promote your government agenda. Nagana who said, mandate of the mamono. You are doing the things that the Ghanaians want to ensure better lives.
I am one person Obianko top war Enyini Bema and as uncle to Johnson. Where Johnson and Che Unya pure water half. O Johnson never go munina. We mommy about 10. Filthy dirty people. After they destroy the nation, they don't even want you to run your nation. And I want to send this to the majority leader in parliament. I respect him a lot, but with all due respect, you need to be ruthless with these foolish, ruthless people. Wemono, Mr. Yarga, Omo Jimio, they are being led by a fool who defends pedophiles. Me say, the NPP minority in parliament, they are being led by Afenyo Makina, or no, ni girlfriend ni abema de ne kote hyehyɛ nkwara dum a otumi defend yomo. The NPP minority, micro minority, no, they are being led by Afenyo Makin, who sent a lawyer to go to kids school with thugs to go intimidate, to kidnap kids. Afenyo Makin is a filthy human being. No one time. Oye no one nyan. Oye Jimmy Fua onim nyansa. Otumi suma nipa. Now the tax account say, move from a law firm, enko obiba school, enko tete, enko wiankwara. So this is a group being led by a man without principle. A dirty riffraff who thinks, say, backing and making noise makes him intelligent. So, Mr. Yariga, do not entertain these dirty riffraffs. We saw what they did in the 80s. Where bush meat, you cannot change them. You need to press their neck. Into Mr. Yariga, do not take your niceness to parliament. Ghanaians want Ghana to work. These people are insignificant. So, Sebio, if they are even found in KVIP, they are tiny. They are not relevant to building this nation. We don't need them. We don't need NPP minority. This micro dirty refresh. We don't need them because we saw what they used the power for the past 8 years. Some kwasiafo we are 8 years Ghana. So, Mr. Yarega, do not entertain a group of termites who are being led by a pedophile defender. Do not. You need to be resolute. You need to be rough. There's nothing like being, you see, these people in parliament, NDC for no, the diplomacy is over. The millions of people who voted for you, they wanted you to be ruthless. And I'm saying ruthless not for you to go and kill or beat anybody. Ruthless and being firm and pressing the neck of these fools for us to get what we want. The people want you people to lead. And it's that overwhelming majority. They know they don't want these fools to be part of the decision making in parliament. Ghana for, they don't want these fools calling themselves micro-minority MPP to be part of our decision making. And it's not so many Ghanaians voted for you. Do not consider them in your decision making. They are filthy. They are ignorant. They are foolish and tribal. They have no knowledge to help build this nation. Mr. Yarega, do not be there and don't bring your law to parliament. Don't come and do niceness as the majority leader. Let these fools know that we the people gave you the power to do what we want. So when you go to parliament, make sure your people are there to pass what we want. These fools, ignore them. Do not engage people who don't have leadership. These people don't have any intelligent leader who is leading them. They all stand up and fool themselves because they have nothing doing. These are people who are not supposed to be in parliament. They are supposed to be sitting at home watching Kunkumbaja. They have no relevance in parliament. Their contribution does not matter. Whatever they say does not make sense. We don't need it. In fact, we can run Ghana's parliament without these termites. We want to be diplomatic, Jack. We want to be democratic. We are all democratic. We are all citizens. Let the majority win. The majority should get what they want. That is how it's supposed to be. Do not be economical about the power you have. Maximize the power. In kwasiafo onya tumi mu dom de ye. Sika jimiji we kwa be minister. Stika. KTM on be minister. Kwasiafo onya tumi mu dom de ye. Kojo pon kruma. Ponotia ne to onya ministerial job. Kwasiade om ye. Sa boy na oye kobi ochidako. Ote debu kwa na ochidako. Wanum wi ti se osrane. Kwasiafo mu fi we nya tumi 8 years. Mu dom de Ghana ye. Do not sit there and say we are practicing democracy. Give Ghanaians what they want. We don't need any democracy from these people. Nobody's fighting in Ghana. Nobody's killing anyone in Ghana. We are practicing democracy. Majority should give Ghanaians what they want. These are insignificant toilet mumwa. They are not even ashamed. They are not even ashamed of their actions. Today they are in parliament singing. The same Ghana that they murdered. The same Ghana they stole from. The same Ghana that they disrespected. They are singing the anthem because they think we have short memories. In Muamma, we don't. We will remind you people every day. Mr. Yarega, we don't want to hear he's my friend. He's my colleague. When you start that, you will not like us. I'm going to be very, very straightforward with you. If you are going to go into parliament thinking you are going to be the Mr. Nice guy, then it's better you tell John Mahama you can't do the job because we will be dirty with you. You will be ruthless. You will not enjoy that position. I am telling you today, Okyenhene bro, boys and mini boys fucking. Me say, boys and mini boys. Nobody is going to harm anybody, but the laws have to work in favor of the people. And it's in your mom 182 and over vote to go to parliament and give the people what they want. And you don't go and sit in parliament and be nice and be sitting there and be smiling and be doing my brother. We don't need over parliament no be and do it. Over parliament, over member no be and count. These people contested you. They wanted to kick you out of parliament. So don't go and sit there and become a soft dazi and be like, I'm the nice Muslim guy, I'm the nice guy. Nobody's looking out for your niceness. Your niceness will be noticed when you deliver. And the delivery is that give the people what they want. You have the majority. Sankwasiafo mobile parliamentar baby bedsheet nkata omo so we mo te say ndokono omo te say dokono omo te say mfante dokono
ebusua tira wadwene ever sanse me na hye bi na fofo so enya bi ehwe eye mo so for na afia we da mas Kelvin calm down yo